Are you interested in getting your kids started with piano lessons? I'll show you 7 things you can do before their first lesson to help them succeed. Let's jump in. Hey, I'm Andy Fling, the founder of MakingMusicFun.net. We create resources for elementary level students, teachers, and parents. If that's you and this lesson is helpful, please consider subscribing. Thanks! Everything in this list is easy to achieve and a great way for parents to get involved with their child's music-making experience. To kick things off, let's find the sets of 2 black keys. The piano keyboard has repeated sets of 2 black keys and 3 black keys. The first step is to help your kids find and play all of the sets of 2 black keys. Kids always do great with this first challenge, and it's fun for them to make a few sounds. The next step is to find and play all the sets of 3 black keys. This step is even easier because they already understand what they're supposed to do. Learning finger numbers will take a little more time to master. Kids understand right away, but it will probably take a few weeks before they're numbering every finger correctly. On your right hand, the finger numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The left hand might be headed in the opposite direction, but their numbers are the same. They're 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In the first lesson, I always ask kids to trace both of their hands and label their fingers. It's a great hands-on learning activity and super fun for my students. As a follow-up activity, I asked students to pick up objects from around the house with specific fingers. I grabbed a few things from my house to give you some examples. I asked students to pick up the spice jar with right-hand fingers 1 and 2, or this clothespin with left-hand fingers 4 and 5. The next step is to find middle C. Middle C is the C to the right of the 2 black keys in the middle of the piano. After you've shown your kids where middle C is, ask them to find every C on the piano. Remembering where middle C is won't happen instantly. You'll have to ask your kids where it is every day for a week or 2 until it sticks. However, when they can find middle C with confidence, they'll be able to use that key to find every other note on the piano. Step number 5 is using all 5 fingers of your right hand to play C, D, E, F, and G. Helping your kids identify rhythms is also a great idea. Just be careful not to introduce too many rhythms all at once. Try starting with the whole note. Ask your kids to name it and tell you how many beats it gets. This is the whole note. It gets 4 beats. When they're confident with the whole note, try adding the half note. This is a half note. It gets 2 beats. The third rhythm that you can add is a quarter note. This is a quarter note. It gets 1 beat. We'll include a link to a set of flashcards in the description. They'll be a great resource to help your kids identify these 3 rhythms and middle C. My favorite first note name worksheet for kids is the Making Music Fun Color That Note worksheet. Kids get to break out the crayons, and I get to help them name the first 5 notes of the treble clef. To complete this worksheet, your kids will color the first 5 notes at the top of the page with 5 different crayons. The next step is to figure out what all the rest of the notes are, name them, and color them the same color that they are at the top of the page. Ask your kids to complete 10 notes every day until they're finished with this worksheet. They won't know these notes by heart yet, but they'll be on their way. If you haven't found a piano teacher yet, and you're looking for an affordable way to provide piano lessons for your kids, please consider the Making Music Fun Music Academy. I'll leave a link in the description if you'd like to check it out.